Hi, friends. It's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie. We are so excited to see you today, this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, early evening for some of you. Thank you so much for popping by. I'm just going to do what I normally do, which is check to make sure we're live. And it looks like we are, and that is good. Very, very good. I'm glad that we're live. Um, because sometimes, we have technical difficulties. Ooh, I have an itchy nose. Do you have itchy noses too? We are having a great day. The weather is beautiful here today. It's just gorgeous. It's in the mid to high 70s and just lovely. Roz, good to see you. Renee, good to see you. Make sure you put the word prize if you want a prize for next week. Tina Lesson from North Carolina, good to see you. Tracy Ludeman from Connecticut. And Renee's from Columbus. Wow, we're just all over the place. It's so great to see you guys. It really is. I look forward to it all the time. Eleanor Noriel, great to see you. So we have had a lot of deliveries today. Unfortunately, they weren't Stampin' Up, but I did get a great Stampin' Up one yesterday that had all the products for the Faith Creations class. The ordering is over, and I'm getting ready. That's what I'm going to do the rest of the weekend. This weekend is just spend time working on all the Faith Creations class cards that I'm going to be creating. All the ingredients and sending out to all the people who pre-ordered that class to go. So I'm real excited to do that. Margaret Gordon, good to see you. Paddington and Tegan, your fur babies are going for a haircut today. Jeanne Collar, good to see you. Am I pronouncing that right? I saw you last week on there. And welcome. Tell us where you're from. Tammy, good to see you. So anyway, we've been getting a lot of, oh yes, I'm going to tell you about that in a second. We've been getting a lot of packages today, Amazon and other things that we ordered. And so Ellie has been just on edge. She's been doing a lot of barking. Oh, thank you, Tammy, for the paper and telling me you like the paper and ribbon shares. Okay, she's going to get down, I guess. So she's kind of tired because there have been so many packages coming in, and she's been I think she also maybe wants to go be on guard. She's kind of a guard dog. She likes to be on guard and watch from a chair in the living room to let us know, that somebody is coming. So yes, Roz, that was one thing I was going to tell you guys. We had my friend Robin Dawes, my downline demonstrator, and I did a open house for the new catalog, a launch party over the weekend over at Robin's house, and it was great. We had a lot of fun. The nice thing about those is you get to just sit and chat. We had it on her back patio, and we just got to sit and chat with some of the ladies, really spend time together. That's kind of what cards are about, is spending time with one another and just enjoying each other. And so it was really nice. But what I wanted to tell you is that we both made a lot of cards for all the new stamp sets that we each had so that we could display them. So over the next couple weeks, you'll be seeing them over on my blog, prettypapercards.com. So make sure you check that out the next few weeks. I'm going to be showing those cards from the different sets that I ordered from the new catalog. But we're also going to be working with them here throughout the next couple months. So you'll get to see everything. Okay, and my dear friend Robbie sent me a super cute Mother's Day card that I wanted to share today. Isn't that so cute? I really like that. And she even did the ribbon all bundled up under there. I just love it. Thank you so much, Robbie. I love getting your cards. I just really do. Okay, so news for today. My May host code. Don't forget, if you place an order in my online store, be sure to use the host code. It's shown up above on Facebook and down below on YouTube. And if you use the host code and place an order of $50 or more, I will send you as a gift these darling, I want to get the name right, adhesive backed trio sequins, and the colors are so pretty. Now, one thing I kind of forget to say this is the way this works is that at the end of the month, I see how many people use the host code, and then I place the order for the host code gifts, kind of like a pre-order. So it takes a week or two for those to come in from Stampin' Up, and then I send them out to you. So if you use the host code, I don't want you to be disappointed that you don't get your sequence right away. If you ordered over $50, it does take a couple of weeks for me to order them. There's no sense me ordering 2 or 3 here and 2 or 3 there, so I wait till the end of the month, just so you kind of know how I do it. Because of course we all try to save on shipping, right? Of course we do. Okay, now today I'm kind of announcing a new thing, and it has to do with my card for today. And so I want to show you that today we're going to use a new set. It was on my blog today, and it's from this fabulous, So Refreshing stamp set and die set. And we're going to make a card with it, so you're going to get to see more of all the pieces parts. But I even said on the blog that, sometimes you look through the catalog, you're like, okay, that isn't something I absolutely must have. So you go on and you order some other things. And what ends up happening is that all of a sudden you see a card made by somebody else. You're like, I have to have that stamp set. I've got to have that. And that's kind of how I felt with this So Refreshing. I started seeing a lot of people using it, and I fell in love with it, and I had to have it. So I got it. Yes, I had to. So we're going to use it today, but I made several cards with it. And so let me first, I meant to show it to you here in the catalog. So let me just turn you down so that you can see it in the catalog. Okay, here it is. Let's see right here. And I've got a little sticky on it. I don't know if that's straight or not, but anyway, this is the stamp set, and here are the samples that were made with this set. This isn't my paper trimmer. That's kind of part of the page. Hi, Tracy. You got it, and it came in today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you're going to want what I'm going to offer today, which is, I'll show you the other cards. So that's the stamp set and die set, the bundle on page 29. And here are the cards that I've made with it. This is the one I posted on my blog today, and I really like, okay, I do need to get you straightened up there. There we go. I really like the sentiment on this particular sentiment. Time spent together is the sweetest, and then it has some sweet lemonade, and it makes the pitcher and the glasses, the lemons. It's really, and the flowers, it's an amazing set. It does so much. And then I also made this card, which is super cute. This just uses the picture and the flowers, so you don't even need to use the lemons if you don't like them. Polly, hi, you do the same thing and then you see it. Hi, Marcia Long, good to see you. So this is something I wanted to show you. So I didn't even know this. Okay, you know how you look at the stamp set. So here's the stamp set. Let's check it out. It has a lemon slice, all right, to drop. Tracy, love it, yes. So you drop this, you would want to drop the slice probably in the lemonade. Leaves, okay, ice cubes. Look, can you see those little ice cubes? And they have a die. The glass, and I'm not quite sure why it has, maybe some of you guys can tell me why it has 2 different fill-in stamps. And the same with this picture. I don't really know, maybe unless you want another color in there. These are lemons, and this would fill in these lemons. And then a plain picture. Also, and oh, this is the stem for the flowers, and then 2 different flowers. This one is the outline, and that's the one that fills in, or you could color them in. But check out the dies. It has this little, it's like a little well, say you had a blanket under your lemonade if you were having a picnic. But I actually think it looks like a magic carpet with those fringes. I don't know. I don't particularly like the fringes, so when I used it on I used it on this card. And it does have embossing, so it embosses those little squares, but I cut off the fringes because I just thought it looked like a magic carpet. So you've got 2 dies for the glasses. These are your little ice cubes. Okay, here's a little tray of ice cubes, you guys. A tray of ice cubes. It cuts out a tray of ice cubes. Little tops for the lemon. 2 of these circles for the lemon slices. 2 different picture dies and some leaves and the flowers. But check this out. This is a tea bag, and that I cut it out last night just to see. That cuts out separately. It's the little tag that's on your tea bag. It is a magic carpet, Roz. Renee, it could be like if you wanted the bottom to look like lemonade and or tea and the top to be clear or a shade of glass. Very good analysis, Renee. Thank you. I like it. Very good. I appreciate that. You guys have to help me. Okay, little ice cubes, little tea bag. I'm not showing it to you, but this is what I found. Okay, let me turn it. 3 strawberries that have little like indents for seeds, so it embosses, and the 3 teeny strawberry tops. So I had to use them, of course. So I made this card to show, first of all, the stems and the flowers, but check it out. Look at those teeny weeny strawberries and their little green tops. I am nuts about it. I am just insane about these strawberries. Aren't they adorable? I just can't even stand it. There is so much in this set for summer. Yes, the designers are getting very creative, Roz. There's just so much in here that it's going to take a long time to really analyze it, I think, and maybe not analyze it, but figure it all out and use it. I just think that is so cute. So these were the first 2 cards that I made, and I posted this one, and then this is the one we're going to make today, and I'm going to foof it up just a little bit when we make it together. But for this one, I did a little more stamping so that you could see kind of how the ice cubes stamp, how the lemon slices stamp. And I'm going to add a bow when we make it together here in a second. But it's a little slimline card, but I have the envelopes that fit with it, and I got these on Amazon, and I have the measurements to tell you here in a sec. So what I wanted to tell you is my new special thing is if you spend minimum $35 in my online store between now and the end of the month, the 31st, using that same host code, I will send you tutorials for all 3 of these cards. Free PDF tutorials. I'll email them to you. If you place a minimum $35 order in my online store and use my May host code, I will see it and I will send you the tutorials right away. I mean, I haven't made them as of this moment, so I need a couple days, but if you place that order, you will get them pretty quickly in your email, so that if you have the set, you will be able to you'll have tutorials for all 3 of these cards. And if I choose to make a card out of this set on Friday, because I'm loving it so much, I'll include that tutorial also. So yes, we are drooling over the details, you're right, Roz, drooling over the details of those little baby strawberries. They're just so cute. We used to have a set that was the big regular size strawberries. It was more like life size. But these you can't help but love. Okay, so this is what we're going to make today. And on the inside, I put little lemon slices, and on the outside of the little slimline envelope. And it's actually called a coin envelope. And I got it from Amazon. It's 6.5 by 3.5, and I'll post that tomorrow when I post this on my blog. Okay, so let's get started and make a card. Okay, so what we're going to do is start with the card base. Okay, this is what I'm calling a mini slimline card. I've got some shadows. Oh, I know. Okay, there we go. I call it a mini slimline card because mini slimline cards will fit a legal envelope. And this is not that big. I kind of don't like those cards personally, not in like a bad way, but I don't like them because there's a lot more space that you have to decorate and design for. So I really prefer the mini slimline, and you can see it here. It's 6.5 by 6.25. And on the 6.5 side, you score it in half at 3.25. And I'll put that on my blog tomorrow also. So this is our card base. And we're just going to fold it in half on that 3.25 mark that I've already scored, and we're going to burnish it like this so it lays down nicely. Let me get my little glasses on here. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is put on some of my new very favorite paper, designer series paper. This is called Glorious Gingham. It comes 6 by 6 in 5 different colors. If you're getting my paper share, you're going to get it. You're going to get 1/4 of a pack. But if you are not, order it because you're going to love it. And it's in the annual catalog, so we can use it for an entire year. And it's so worth it. I just love. Okay, this is where I need to stop myself. I wanted to tie a ribbon around it. Now, this ribbon it comes with another ribbon. It's a duo pack. That's how I see it in the catalog. It's called a duo pack, and it comes with this pretty petal pink kind of striped ribbon. This is Parakeet Party, I think, is the color of this one. So let's measure the amount of ribbon that we want, because I'm always happier when I tie a bow on my cards. It always makes me happy. So let me get out my big scissors, and we'll just snip that off. So I don't know. Hi, Holly. Good to see you. I don't know if any of you watch other demonstrators, but some of the really big demonstrators, $1 million type people, are going on the annual trip, the annual incentive trip, because you have to earn it with points. And they're going on a Norway cruise, you guys, a Norway cruise. Doesn't that sound amazing? So I really am trying for the incentive trip for next year. So I'm over halfway there, and the points accumulate until September 30th. So I am working hard to try to win the trip this time. It's supposed to be to Mexico, which the one thing about that is it's very close to me. But it's kind of a goal that I have. So I'm gonna see if I can win the incentive trip for next year. Jeanne, yes, it is so pretty. Okay, I'm still working here on tying my bow. I tied a knot there because it keeps it more, and I don't have to worry about it coming loose. I've been just yakking, so I haven't been working too fast here. Okay, let's see. That's good. That's good. I'll fix it up a little bit more later, but mostly I wanted to get it tied so that you have to do that so that we can get the glue it down here. Oh, thank you, Holly. I hope I do too. But it's a big deal, and a big deal insofar as you have to really, it takes a lot to win it, and that's why it's mostly the really big people who win it. But some little people can win it too. You just have to work really hard. So I am working at it. Alrighty. So now we can press that down. I think I'll fix that bow a little bit later. It's bothering me a bit, but we're going to go ahead. Becky Schlossnagel, good to see you. Okay, So the next thing we're going to do is do some of our stamping, and I've got all the stamps out here already on our clear blocks. There are lots of stamps we're going to use today because I wanted to use a lot to show you how everything works. So I'm going to start with gray granite. I'm using that kind of for the outlining today. So I'm going to start with the picture. These are photopolymer stamps, and FYI, what was I going to tell you? Oh, there's not actually a die that fits it, which is kind of interesting. The dies face the other direction, but the stamp faces and pours out on the right, but the dies pour out on the left, which I think is just a little odd. Nope, maybe this one does fit it. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there we go. I was wrong. I stand corrected. Okay. This is so they go to both directions. Got it. Okay. You just never know about me. Okay, so then we're going to do two glasses. I guess they are really. We need two glasses. One. Whoops. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off, and I do not need two glasses. I'm going to stamp. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. So I've done that stamping. Now I'm going to stamp. I'm going to punch two circles with the 2-inch punch, the 2-inch circle punch. Thank you, Marcia. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp on the circles. Okay, so we're going to stamp two glasses on one circle, and I'm going to stamp one a little bit above the other. That, for some reason, I'm not pressing hard enough, I guess. Let's try it again. Okay, good. And a second one a little bit lower. There we go. Okay, that's fine. I think that'll get covered up with our lemon. So let's go ahead and we're going to get out our beautiful lemon lolly, which I love. I think this has to be my very favorite color in the entire, of all the new colors. And I'm so surprised it's not a pink, but I just love this lemon lolly. So we have this is the filling, the stamp that fills it up inside, and I think I'll put like my ice cubes over that one little tiny boo-boo. Okay, and here is my next one. Okay, so there are the glasses. They're filled with the lemonade. Now let's see if we can fit any lemons. Check out this cute, see that little tiny lemon slice? I mean, it's just so cute. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I've been stamping these out of Daffodil Delight because the lemon lolly is too light. So let me see if I can stamp right over that with Daffodil Delight. There, it worked. You see how that lemon turns out better? So take note of that. Okay, if you're going to stamp the lemon, don't use the lemon lolly. It's really too light. So there are some little lemons, and now we're going to go back to our gray granite and we're going to stamp the ice cubes. And I'm going to do a stamping off, so let me get that piece of paper that I punched out of, and I'll just do it right here. So the ice cubes, I don't want them to stand out too much and take over, be strong, have a stronger look than the lemons. So I'm just going to stamp off, and then I'm going to put them right in the lemonade. Okay. Just like that. Is that not cute? Isn't that just so cute? I just think they're darling. I'm not really that happy with that one glass. Do you mind if I do it again? It's just an opportunity for you to see it again. Okay, I'm just not happy with that gray. So let me check out my glass, and for the stamp, for some reason a little of the gray granite got on there. Let's just do this again, okay? I think I was doing something wrong. So we'll have one glass up higher, all right, and one glass lower. Okay, excellent. And what is that little thing? Okay. It's terrible to be so picky. It really is. Are you guys this picky as picky as I am? Let's go ahead and put our ice cubes in as long as we're here with the gray granite. We can do the lemon on top. Okay. Now we'll go back to our lemon lolly. Oh, crystal effects. Oh, on the ice cube, yes. We do have something though. I don't usually use that, but we do have something that could be, I'll have to check out what we do have. Some little something that came back. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, lemon lolly, here we go. We're gonna get it right in the glass. Okay. And it does have, the stamps themselves have some little lines in them. You can see them here and here, and you'll see it more in the, you'll see it more with the picture. It's like a reflection line. It's supposed to look like a reflection. All right, now we're going to get out our daffodil and do those little lemon slices again. Holly, good. It is terrible just to be a, if I'm going to make a card, I want it to turn out nice. We'll just put one down there, and possibly one will fit over here on this side. Okay, like that. We will use that stamp again. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do our sentiment on the other circle that we punched, which is here. And it happens to fit in there pretty well. Time spent together is the sweetest, and I already have a couple friends that I'm thinking about with this stamp. The trick is here to get it right, all the verbiage inside, all the letters inside there. Let's try it again one time. I didn't get my pad out, and as you can see, I probably should have. Even though this desk pad is padded, it's not the Stampin' Pierce mat that works really well. Okay, we'll just go with that. Now we're going to add a few more lemons because this is a lemon card. So back to Daffodil Delight, and then we can start putting things together. I think we can squeeze one in right there. Okay. Use packing tape and cut them out. Cut what out? I forget what we were talking about. Use packing tape and cut them out. Tell me, Renee, what were you referring to cut out with packing tape? Okay, I'm going to now fill in the lemonade with the lemon lolly. And this fits perfectly in there. And it's so nice that it's a clear stamp. Now do you see what I was referring to about the lines? Those are reflection lines. The glasses. Oh. Okay, great idea. Oh, the ice cubes. Okay. Really? Okay. Interesting. Now I'm going to put a few more lemons in here. We want a few lemons in our lemonade. And now I think we're getting close to putting our card together. All right, let's bring it back in now. Okay, here we go. Let me try retying this bow. See if I can get it the way I want it. I like them to lay down really nice, and sometimes you just have to work a bit with them. I already like that much better. Don't you? Just pull on the little tails. As you see me do this, this is helping you to know if you don't like bows, you can see that nobody gets it right the first time. even when you see a pretty bow, it's rarely right the first time. It's usually, you usually have to play with your ribbon. So that's just an encouragement for those of you who don't really like bow tying, that it takes, everybody has to work at it. Let me trim this back just a little bit. Yes, put the word prize. Okay, and I'm going to secure that down with a little mini glue dot, and then it won't be flopping around, and we'll be happy. We'll all be happy because it's not going to be flopping around. So let's get a little mini glue dot, and I'm just going to put it right under there and put the bow right on it, just like that. And then we know that our bow is in place, and I think this needs to be trimmed just a hair, and maybe this one a hair. We could just go on with this all day, right? You're getting bored. You're like, oh, you can do it, Tracy. You just have to do a lot of them. I do a lot of them, and that is one thing that makes the difference, really. And that is now odd. Okay, I'm going to stop with that. I didn't get out my die cutting machine today, but the one thing I do want to tell you, I'm going to just fussy cut this, but while I'm doing it, I'm going to tell you, you know the beautiful boho blue mini machine? They had some extras, and they are offering them to customers right now. So if you had your heart on a boho blue mini, this is the time to get it. They're available in the customer store, and you could get that and use my host code, and you would get all these tutorials for free. What about that? And it would also qualify you to get my host code gift of all those sequins. It's a good way to do it. Just saying. Okay, this just takes 1 second to cut out. Doesn't take long at all. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to have to do something here. Let me just lift this guy up, because that little ribbon is not making me happy. It was twisted just a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling better about it. There we go. Untwisted. Good job. All right, now we're going to put these on. We're going to overlap them a little bit to make our card. And have you ever thought of using circles like this? We even have a die that uses that has like 3 circles on it. Don't you think that's kind of cute? So let's start using our dimensionals and get these secured down, and then all we'll have to do is put our little lemons in the inside of the card and on the envelope, because they're so cute. We just have to. So I think I'm going to put this one on first and get it up at the top where I want it to be. And then the picture is going to overlap a little bit there. So we'll just have it overlapping a bit, just like that. And then we'll have our sentiment over here. That's the side I didn't like the way I stamped it, but nobody's going to see it except me and you guys, so don't tell. We don't tell stamping secrets, okay? There we go. Now let's add our little lemons, and we could even add some bling. I'll have to ponder. I didn't get out any bling, but I can look in and see if I have some bling. I mean, aren't these just so cute? I can't even stand it. We'll put a few up here this time. I think I'll go with 3. Okay, and let's grab the envelope. And again, it's called a coin envelope, so I am going to assume I usually have the opening at the right, and I'm going to put my little stamps down here on the left. I think this is so cute for summer. Hi, thanks, Vicki. Jan Larrabee, good to see you. You like the colors. So there is our cute little card. Now let me just see what bling I have in here. I have a cupboard to open, and I think I have some. Okay, what are these? In color pearls. I don't know. Let me check and see. Oh, I don't know. Those are those ovals. Opaque ovals. I don't know. I actually really love these. These are my favorites. You know why I like these? Because they're like faceted, adhesive back solid gems, but they are so nice. Look at, I don't know if you can tell if you have them, but these are my favorites because they have little angles on top of them, kind of like opaque. No, that's not the right word. I don't know what the right word is, but I like them very much. Okay, so I'm going to use the medium size. I'll put one there and one here and one right in here. Just a few in the center. So isn't that just cute? I love it. I really do. I love this set. I love, it's called So Refreshing. Let me put you back up here. Let's see. It didn't work. There we go. It is such a darling, darling set. I really like it. I hope you'll want to get it too, because I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. And I'm going to probably stick those little strawberries in a lot of different places. Okay, so the gift from last week was the 3 twine combo pack, now retired, but wonderful twine, brand new pack. And the winner from the people who put the word prize last week on both YouTube and Facebook, the winner is Sandy Zeden. Sandy, congratulations. She's a good, faithful viewer, and I so appreciate it. I always appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for being so faithful to watch and chat with me, because I love coming on and chatting with you. So the prize for next week is going to be 2 of my large Slimline cards. So they're 2 identical cards. They're thank you cards, and these are the bigger ones, and they come with envelopes that Stampin' Up! Had in last year's annual catalog. Slimline envelopes. So you get both the card and the envelope like that, and you get 2 of them. And I've figured it out, and they fit in a large, so I can send them to you in a large legal envelope. So you'll get these fun cards with the matching envelopes in a mailed to you in a legal envelope, and that's the prize for next Wednesday. So if you put the word prize, that's what you will win if you're chosen next week. So thank you guys for watching and for playing with the So Refreshing bundle with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and do some stamping. If you wonder when to stamp, just do it. Just stop what you're doing, stamp. It's so relaxing. I love it. And I'll